This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
And he'll pick up a first down out of the 37. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field.
He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. They strike first in this national title bout. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with the mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollock, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They're able to get him down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. And he's intercepted. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Burgess. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Here's a quick catch. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Let's fly to the wideout. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it from the gun. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. The receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Now they'll run it on the toss. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Great pursuit by the defense. They drop him for a loss that time.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Nice grab. It's Burgess. They go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. But man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Breaks free. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick completion with the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Texas Tech, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Return begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Makes the catch in space. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Tries the right with a quick throw. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Second down after that short completion. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
it's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Throw to the running back in the flat. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening that.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to chuck it again. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia. Here's the point after attempt. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
You see, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to put it down and run. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Picks up the first, looking for more. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Who says he needs explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. What a sag by the senior.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Second down, looking to throw it. And looking for a big play here. That's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of a half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit.
On the field goal.
And it's good from 56 yards. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas Tech, 21, Georgia.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defense
looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. Can you imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Throws it to the right. In the open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
1st down and 10 now. Back to throw again. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught near the goal line. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. If it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's sacked and be brought down right at the 5-yard line. Needing to score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Georgia, 27.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. Game moves into the 35, first down again. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. Got him out open, hits him right in stride. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. He's got it with room to run. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Red Raiders line it up with first and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Grabbed by the receiver. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone. They're
looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made on the sidelines. They'll move the sticks. It's a first down. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. The corner is now playing a couple yards off the ball. Toss play to the running back going left. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Snags a good throw. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The back's got it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Man, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. The receiver makes the catch. He's refusing to be stopped on this play. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Grinding away on the ground. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
And the wideout goes in motion. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on third down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Receiver in motion now. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Wants to throw it. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game. But they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He lets it rip. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Looking for a late, deep throw. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Rotates the tight end. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Looking to throw it again. He'll take a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Good situational awareness here by the receiver. You can't go for the end zone every time. So plays like that allow you to move the ball, get some yards, and preserve the clock.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The Dogs come to the line with 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. He'll throw it now. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
Man, this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
So it's 2nd and 10 from their own 1. Important to get some yards here. They don't want to have to face 3rd and long or punt from this position. It's a short completion of a big tight end. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Now it's 2nd down here. Ended off on the draw play. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him from no gain. Well, nowhere to go on the inside on that draw. Tried to bounce it, Kirk, but nothing doing.
How about the push there from the middle of that interior, that defensive line? As you said, nowhere for him to go, so he's trying to make something out of nothing. And by going out wide, he puts himself at risk of being chased down by the speed of this defense, and that's what we got, a loss for the offense.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. For the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.